This is an NBC News Special Report. Here's Savannah Guthrie.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Savannah Guthrie in New York, and this is a solemn day in our history. Today marks 19 years since the 9/11 attacks on our country, a day that forever changed the way we live. And this year, Americans are commemorating with tributes, but they're altered because of the pandemic. Moments of silence are being held this morning here in New York, as well as in Shanksville, Pennsylvania, and at the Pentagon. NBC's Rahima Ellis is in Lower Manhattan for us this morning. Events are getting underway. Rahima, the signature moment will be that first moment of silence, which we will observe here in just a few minutes. But it must be a different feel this year.
It absolutely is, Savannah. The pandemic is forcing the nation to change the way it remembers the thousands of lives lost here. There are new safety protocols, masks, and hand sanitation stations. And this year, there is no central stage. A pre-recorded reading of names by family members will be streamed online and broadcast on the plaza, where family members will be present, but they will be socially distanced. Vice President Mike Pence and former Vice President Joe Biden and their wives will attend ceremonies here. And then, Savannah, later tonight, the tribute in lights will again shine in the New York City sky. Savannah?
Well, we'll just take a pause here. This is a moment that we remember, the first moment of silence, one of many this morning. At 8:46, the time the first plane struck the North Tower of the World Trade Center.
Gordon M. Amos Jr.
Edamiro Abad.
And now, with the first moment of silence being observed, we are beginning to hear the reading of the names of those fallen that day, a process that takes hours because of so many lives lost. There will also be remembrances and moments of silence 3 more times this morning as this country comes together and marks the toll of that day in our history. Rahima, we remember not just those who were lost, but we remember the heroics of that day and those who rushed in to save. And we also remember this morning the unity felt in this country in the wake of an attack on our very nation.
Christian Adams.
We will keep our eye on this scene in New York City. As you can see, the remembrances unfolding there. On Capitol Hill, there are remembrances in Shanksville, Pennsylvania, and at the Pentagon. We will continue to follow this. We will have live updates, remembrances here on NBC News, MSNBC, and streaming on NBC News Now. For the moment, this has been an NBC News Special Report. I'm Savannah Guthrie in New York.
Aguiar Jr. Brian G. Ahern.
Jeremiah Joseph Ahern.
Joanne Marie Aladiotis.
Shabir Ahmed.
Terrence Andre Aiken. Godwin O. Ajala.
Trudy M. Alagero.
Andrew Alamino.
Margaret Ann Alario.
Gary M. Albero.
John Leslie Albert.
Peter Craig Alderman.
Jacqueline Delane Aldridge Frederick.
David D. Alger.
Ernest Alicacos.
Edward L. Allegretto.
Eric Allen.
Joseph Ryan Allen.
Richard Dennis Allen.
Richard L. Allen.
Christopher E. Allingham.
Anna S.W. Allison.
Janet Marie Alonzo.
Anthony Alvarado.
Antonio Javier Alvarez.
Victoria Alvarez Brito.
Telmo E. Alvier.
Cesar Amaranto Alviar.
Tariq Amanullah.
Angelo Amaranto.
James M. Amato.
Joseph Amatuccio.
Paul W. Ambrose.
Christopher Charles Amoroso.
Craig Scott Amundsen.
Kazuhiro Anai.
Calixto Anaya Jr.
Joseph P. Anchundia.
Kermit Charles Anderson.
Yvette Constance Anderson.
John Jack Andreacchio.
Michael Rourke Andrews.
Jean Ann Andruki.
Sumia Ang.
Joseph Angelini Sr. Joseph John Angelini Jr.
David Lawrence Angel.
Mary Lynn Edwards Angel.
Laura Angeletta.
Doreen J. Angrisani.
Lorraine Antigua.
Seima David Aoyama.
Francisco Eligio Bordier.
Thomas Harold Bowden, Jr.
Donna M. Bowen.
Kimberly S. Bowers.
Veronica Nicole Bowers.
Larry Bowman.
Sean Edward Bowman, Jr.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.